Welcome into Date Palm Field. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the New York Yankees. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this.
New York Yankees.
And towing the slab, Luis Gil. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
All right, ready to get underway.
Leading off the afternoon
Here's Pete Alonso.
The first baseman, number 25, Pete Alonso.
Swinging a foul out of play.
105.
That one misses. Ball one.
Nope, that's a ball.
Here we go, Luis.
Drilled out towards left center field. That one carrying. Out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Orioles jump out in front. It's 1-0.
Go, Luis.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. Going to really have to bear down.
Batting
Goes
first,
down
right
swinging
fielder,
for the
number 9,
strikeout.
Tyler
And that's the first out. Nice
O'Neill.
recovery after giving up the homer. Tyler
Ball
O'Neill in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Come on, Luis.
The 1-0. That
That's
one
a ball.
missed.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike.
Ball
but
inside.
so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
And a
Ball
four-pitch
four.
walk.
Take your base.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Hey, Luis. Swing.
Check
Hey.
swing. He went. That's strike one. Fouled off. He was late.
Sit him down.
That's
Nope.
off the mark.
Outside.
And a count 1-2.
Strike.
Just
That's ball two.
missed. Now quick throw to first. O'Neill dives back in safely. 2-2 now. That one
Ball, that's inside.
Look out. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Bellinger settles under it. He's got it.
All right, let's go.
Here's Adley
Batting
Rutschman.
fifth, the catcher.
Taken
number
high in the
35,
draft, he's had that top
Adley
prospect label over him
Rutschman.
since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ball. That's inside.
Swing.
That's the third. McMahon. They take the force out, and that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And getting the start for Baltimore, Zach Eflin. How about a scouting report on him?
With the height, The release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So
Leading off
coming
the
into the
ball game
zone,
this
really
afternoon,
hard for the
the
hitters to
second
get on
baseman,
plane.
number
Makes it very
13.
difficult for the hitters to guess.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jr.
stepping in now for the Yankees. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. And that one
that's
missing low. Got him. One gone here.
Oh, come on now.
Batting second, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Hey!
The 0-1.
What do you
Tries to
got?
hold up, appeal to first, and he went around, says Ricky Holiday. Good job to fight that one off.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Foul ball still 0-2. Ball one there. This one in the air, right field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's two down.
Batting
Giancarlo
third,
Stanton
the
to the
right
plate
fielder,
now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Ball. Ball 2.
Close,
Nope.
but called a ball. Ball 3. And that's in for a strike.
Let's go, New York.
What a stop.
Come
Throw
on
to
now,
first, and very nicely
Come
done
on.
for the out. New inning getting
Leading
started.
off for the
And into the
Orioles,
box for
the second
Baltimore,
baseman,
Jeremiah Jackson.
Jackson.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
0-2 now. Stays alive. And that's outside. High fly ball out to left field.
All right, here we go.
One down.
Oh, yeah.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Jordan Westberg.
Swing.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. And a big swing and a miss.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swings through it, and that's a
The
strikeout.
Blaze
Two down, base is empty.
Alexander.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Blaze Alexander. And a foul ball. That one catches the corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Out number 3. Bottom of the second.
Leading
So
off
now the
for the
Yankees cleanup
Yankees,
hitter,
the
Cody
left
Bellinger.
fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Let's go, New York.
Swings through that one for strike two. This one in the air center field. Tavares in position. And a quick out, number one.
Let's go. Come on.
Batting fifth, the catcher, JC Escara.
Line drive and a base hit. And a man aboard.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can
Batting
handle.
sixth,
Anytime
the
you
third
rip a line
baseman,
drive the other
Ryan
way, you feel really good about
McMahon.
what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Ryan McMahon now.
Come now. Here we go.
0-1. Gets under it and pops it up. Westberg settles under this one. And there's two away. Now it's Trent
Batting
Grisham to the
seventh,
plate.
the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. Escara leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Comes up empty.
Let's go, New York.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a
Let's
knock.
go, baby.
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Batting eighth,
Still
the
able to
shortstop,
come through behind in the
Bullpen.
count right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one,
Caballero.
but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Yankees!
2 on, 2 outs. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning.
Go on, Yanks. Let's go.
Outside
Ball one.
low. Ball 1.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. Fires it to the plate. Safe. He beat the tag. It's 1-1.
Back-to-back base hits. Fastball off the plate
Come
a
on,
little
Aaron.
bit, but a really nice job of going with it.
Let's
Punched
go,
it to the
Aaron.
opposite field for that knock.
Here's Judge now.
Hey.
Traffic
Here
on
we
the
go,
bases with 1 already in here on opening day.
That's outside.
That one ripped, but foul. One and 2 now. Went
Ball.
with the sweeper, but it misses.
Go in wide.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Top half of the
Leading
third
off
inning.
from
Here's the
Baltimore,
designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan Mountcastle.
Mountcastle.
Heel back to work.
Hey.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Next pitch
Ball.
is downstairs. That one
Ball
is
two.
upstairs. Pitch misses
Oh, that's
there,
out.
and it's 3-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long
Nope,
in terms
that's
of
ball
depth
four.
and
Take your base.
perception. He
Up
knew
next
right
for the
away
Orioles,
it was an
the
off-speed
first
pitch.
baseman, number 25, Pete Alonso.
This
Ball
is
one.
again 5 in a row.
Let's go, New York!
And it's
Yeah.
1-1. There's a strike.
Aye.
Swing!
Gets a piece and stays alive. Tied up here in the early going.
Let's go, Luis!
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And
Up
that's
next for the
4
Orioles,
strikeouts.
the left fielder, number 3.
1 out, man at
Taylor
first. So next to
Ward.
hit for Baltimore, Taylor Ward. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Swing!
Ball.
Inside,
ball.
just missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
There's a
Aye.
strike.
The heater is clearly giving him trouble early on in this one. I want to see him ready to swing against that pitch just a little more often.
And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Come on, Luis!
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Strike him out!
2-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a
Up
row.
next for the Orioles, the right fielder, number 9, Tyler O'Neill.
Let's go, Yankees!
In the air, left field. Bellinger
go.
under it,
Yeah!
and that is that. As we go
Leading off
to
for
the
the
last of the
Yankees,
third.
the
Here's the
second
Yankees
baseman,
leadoff
Jazz
hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ball in.
Good eye, batter. Come on.
That one lifted to left. Ward on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Fought off foul. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Now one
That's
miss.
ball 2.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
All day, baby. All day.
Up next for
And
the
here is
Yankees,
Giancarlo
the right
Stanton.
fielder,
First time up, he grounded to
Giancarlo
third.
Stanton.
Right through there for a strike. Stanton measures 6 feet 6 inches, over 1,000 runs batted in his career, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007.
Let's go, Giancarlo.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul.
Look out for the double play.
This to center field. And it falls into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being
next for
down
the
in the
Yankees,
count, up against
the
it
left
with 2
fielder,
strikes right
Cody
there. Pitch was on the outside, didn't
Bellinger.
go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the last half of the third. And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Got him on the off-balance throw. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out.
For the Yankees,
J.C. Escara stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far.
Let's go, Yankees.
Out towards right center field. Taveras on his way over.
Kidding me?
Brings it in, and that will end the inning. Start of the fourth.
leading off
Here's
for
the Oriole
Orioles,
cleanup hitter,
the center
Leody
fielder,
Taveras.
Leody Taveras.
You know, these Orioles
outside.
showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
1 away.
Up next for the Orioles.
It's been tough
the
fooling these
catcher,
hitters, and
number
those chase
35,
rate numbers back it
Adley
up. They've been really smart at the
Rutschman.
plate, and that's one of the best ways to frustrate a pitcher because nothing seems to come easy.
Off the
Way
plate, ball 1.
inside, gets out of the way.
That's out.
And that one hammered, carrying well. And it's off the wall. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Digging in, Jeremiah Jackson. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Up next for
Here's
the
the
Orioles,
third baseman,
the third
Jordan
baseman,
Westburg.
Jordan
Struck out swinging his
Westburg.
first time. Over to Goldie. That's the inning. Bottom of the fourth,
Leading
and
off
stepping in for
the
New York,
Yankees,
Ryan
the third
McMahon.
baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Popped in the air, left field. Ward takes it in for the out. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
Ball 1.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
All tied up here on opening day. Fights it off, you'll see another. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. Already 2 gone
Up
here in the
next
home
for the
fourth.
Yankees, the
So up
shortstop,
next, Jose Caballero. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Pulls that one foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. All set for the
Leading
start
off
of the
for
inning.
Baltimore,
And into
the
the box for
shortstop,
Baltimore,
Blaze
Blaze Alexander.
Alexander.
You know, these
That's a ball.
Orioles just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing. Comes up empty. That's strike two. And that
That's ball
misses. Yeah, that's ball two.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham under it. And there's one down.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swing better.
Fouled off down the right side. That one not close. And it's 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Now all even up. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Punch him out.
That pitch
No,
just
inside.
misses the inside corner. Full count now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Up next
And
for the
that's
Orioles,
6 Ks
the
for
first
him in this
baseman,
one.
number 25.
So back
Pete
to the top of the Orioles lineup.
Alonso.
Here's a big power threat. Pete Alonso. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. That's
Ball.
down and in. Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one out in front that time. Off the
Ball,
mark
that's
there.
down.
And that's ball 2. Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7. We head to the bottom of the
Leading off
5th.
for the
In now is
Yankees,
the Yankees
the
DH.
designated hitter,
Aaron
number
Judge.
99, Aaron Judge.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact.
Come on,
That's
Aaron.
almost always going to lead to positive results.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Let's go, Yankees.
The 0-2. On the ground,
Foul
right
ball.
side. And foul ball. Got him. Dave Lawrence rings him up.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jack Chisholm Jr.
Come on, Yankees.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Swings through that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Here's a 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out
Next
front
for
for
the
strike
Yankees,
3.
the first
And here's
baseman,
Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 2.
Goldschmidt.
That one
Ball,
outside.
that's out.
Ball 1. Now there's a bullet down the line. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Couldn't have timed it up
Next
any
for the
better than
Yankees,
that. He really let
the
that
right
ball
fielder,
travel on the outside part of the
Giancarlo
plate, but that's a great
Stanton.
example that you can still drive the baseball that's away. Rip that one down the line for the double.
Check swing called strike. 0-1. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Here we go, Giancarlo.
Up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Goldie around third. He will score, and the Yankees take the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Let's go, Yankees!
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Stanton off of first with 2 away.
Let's go, Cody.
That's a ball.
Wait for your pitch. You can do it,
A
Yanks.
1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Here we go, Cody.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. All set for the
Leading
top
off
of the
for
6th.
Baltimore,
And
the
into the
left
box
fielder,
for Baltimore, Taylor Ward.
Ward.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. This one smoked out to left. Takes it in for the out.
He was all over
Up
that
next for the
fastball
Orioles,
right there.
the
Tell you
right
what, if he
fielder,
gets
number
under
9,
it just by a
Tyler
fraction of an inch or a little bit more,
O'Neill.
that's way back.
Let's go. Come on.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. O'Neill goes 5 feet 11 inches, 200 pounds, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2013. Ground ball up the middle. Jazz tosses to first. 2 quick outs to open
Up
the
next
top
for
of the
the Orioles,
6th.
the center
Here's
fielder,
Leody Taveras.
Taveras.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. That's off
Nope.
the inside
That's
corner.
inside.
And now it's even 1-1.
Come on, Yankees.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That's his 8th strikeout of the game.
Now pitching for the
And we've got ourselves a
Number
pitching change.
45,
Keegan
Keegan.
Aiken.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the
Leading off
pen with a
for the
lefty hitter
Yankees,
coming up.
the catcher,
I think it's a good move.
KC.
I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here we go, Yanks.
Ball, that's outside. Yeah!
It gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Stays alive. That one way inside.
Let's go!
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
3-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. And that one ripped to left. Pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Just one of those at-bats you
Up
almost
next
hate to
for the
see come to an
Yankees,
end. Showed
the
a
third
willingness to
baseman,
drive that pitch
Bayas.
the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy,
McMahon.
didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Let's go now. Base hit here.
That one fouled off.
Let's go, Ryan.
The 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Yankees,
One
the
out
center
man at
fielder,
first.
number 12.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
Grisham.
Let's go, Trent. Come on, Trent.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. That's
Inside, ball
Good
one.
fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
Strike two. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Let's go, Yankees. Show them how it's done.
Popped up. Alexander settles underneath it. And that is that.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back. We're in the seventh.
Number
We have a new pitcher on the mound. Osvaldo
Osvaldo.
Bido.
These are the spots
Bido.
relievers really make a name
Leading
for
off for the
themselves.
Orioles,
Late
the catcher,
and
number
close.
35,
There's not much
Adley
margin for error, but at the same
Rutschman.
time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Rutschman
Hey.
leading things off. It takes a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Ball one.
That one close, ruled the ball. And the count even 1-1.
Nope, that's a ball.
Let's go, Bombers.
Hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman, Jeremiah Jackson.
Come on, Yankees.
That clicks the zone. That's strike one.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Goldie takes it himself and 2 away to
Up
start the
next for
seventh.
the Orioles, the
So
third
makes the hit for
baseman,
Baltimore. Jordan Westburg.
Westberg.
Ball one.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. So they've still got both their challenges. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's outside.
Outside, that's a ball.
And the count is 1-1. Goldie.
Let's go, let's go.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Set for the last half
Leading
of
up
the seventh.
for the
Now up
Yankees,
is the Yankees
the designated
DH,
hitter,
Aaron
number
Judge.
99, Aaron Judge.
Let's go, Aaron.
Ball, that's out. That's in.
Struggled a little
Ball
bit
two.
in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count
That's
at
ball
2-0.
three.
Just missed. That one misses.
Nope.
So a
Ball
leadoff
four.
walk.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jack Chisholm Jr.
Climb the ladder with that fastball, and that's strike one.
Come on, Yankees.
Ball two.
Atta kid.
Judge gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Let's go, New York.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Come on, Yanks.
Got him swinging. That K is his third of the
Next for the
game.
Yankees,
Paul
the first
Goldschmidt
baseman,
will
Paul
climb in.
Goldschmidt.
Look out for the double play!
That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0.
Ball two.
You can do it, Paul. Come on.
In the air to left center.
Come on now.
You're kidding me.
Ward takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Now pitching for the
Coming on for the Orioles,
number
Dean
64.
Kramer.
Pretty tight game, so they're
Kramer.
looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Oh, he doesn't get the call.
Way to be
and
patient.
that is ball one. Swings through that one for strike one. And that one ripped to left. That is the inning. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Gunnar Henderson.
Henderson.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Come on, New York. Swing.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Out towards right center field. Stanton settles underneath it. And there's one down.
There we go.
Here's Ryan
The batter,
Mountcastle.
number 6.
A strikeout and a
Designated
walk.
hitter, Ryan Mountcastle.
Let's go, New York. Strike.
Hey!
The Yankees trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Strike two.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Ball one.
Outside low, and the count is 1-2. Hard ground ball, base now. And the tying run is on base.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Go, Yankees.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. So a tough play, but they do get out number 2.
Up next for the Orioles, the left fielder, number 3, Taylor Ward. Now pitching for
So they turn to their closer,
Number
Gary De Los
73.
Santos.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Yankees.
Ward up
Nope.
to bat
Ball
next.
one.
Lays off for a ball.
Come on, New York.
And
Hey.
there's a strike. Fought off foul.
Punch him out!
So the tying run at second. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And we're back.
Leading
and
off
here comes
for the
Bellinger.
Yankees, the
If
left
you don't
fielder,
get ahead in the
Cody
count, you can forget about having any
Bellinger.
success against him.
Oh, great stop. To first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, JC Escara.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Swing and a ground ball.
Come on, come on, come on!
Slinging it to first in time. 2 outs, bases
for the
empty.
Yankees,
Down the third
the
baseman,
third baseman,
Ryan McMahon.
Ryan
0 for 3 in this one.
McMahon.
And a
Ball.
curve is down and in.
Go Yankees!
That's a ball.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Come on, New York!
Gets a piece and stays alive.
You can do it, Ryan.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Come on, Ryan.
Got him looking, that's a strikeout. And welcome back
Leading
to the
off for the
ballpark.
Orioles,
Here's
the
Tyler
right
O'Neill.
fielder, number 9.
He's someone that you
Tyler
might not describe as having
O'Neill.
elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Nice grab. Throw to the pitcher, and they get
No,
the
he's
out.
out.
Big play there to get the
Up next for
leadoff
the
man.
Orioles, the center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Swing!
Hey!
The Yanks trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, he's a good player, but if he wants to be great, he's going to have to figure it out against right-handed pitchers. There's so many right-handers in the game that you're going to see them one after another. So you would imagine with that many looks, Boog, that the adjustment's got to be coming soon.
Fights it off, he'll see another.
Sit him down!
Another 1-2. De Los Santos going for save number 1 in this spot.
sit him
And he was
down.
born in the Dominican Republic. The 2-2.
Strike.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Swing!
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Orioles
Up next
down to
for
their
the Orioles,
final out.
the catcher, number 30.
Now here is Adley Rutschman. 1 for 3.
Hey!
Two down, nobody on. Hard hit left side.
Come on, come on!
Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining us.